Why are you still waiting for something that only you can give to yourself? Why are you still waiting for someone to give you like the full body yes, the full yes, when only you can give it to yourself? Welcome to the channel. My name is Margarida and I'm here to remember you of your unlimitedness. I'm here to you to not even learn something new, to actually just remember who you already are, what is already existing, what is already available. Because manifestation, jumping timelines, quantum jumping is actually you recognizing and you remember, oh look, I'm already that. I am already experiencing that. I already have that. So it's not about you learning and becoming something. It's about you just remembering again, like you just forgot that you are already that you already have it. So, and today we're going to be talking about giving yourself full permission to be fully expressed and to be yourself and to give to yourself the full body yes. This is going to be like a pep talk. Because there's no one that is going to give you the full body yes, the yes to the all of you, the yes you can go, yes go, jump realities, quantum jump. No, it's only you. It's not like a guru online is going to say, look, I see that your life is going to be amazing. I see that you have all this potential. It has to be you to decide that for you. It has to be yourself, only yourself, recognizing what you already are, what is living inside of you, waiting to be remembered, waiting to be activated. Maybe in this time of your life, maybe you are still waiting for someone to give you the permission. Maybe you're waiting for someone to open the gate and open the door so then you can actually finally be who you always dreamed of being, who you know you are meant to be, who you know you're meant, like the mindset that you know you're meant to have, the emotional stability and maturity and intelligence that you know you're meant to have, the peace, the internal peace that you know that you're meant to have, the freedom, the creativity, the health, the wealth, the expression that you know that you're meant to have. Don't wait for anything or anyone to give you what is already inside of you, what is already yours. There is nothing to give you. It's impossible for you to be missing something. It's impossible. It's impossible for someone to actually give you something because you actually already have it. And when we are waiting for something or someone to actually give us that confirmation, that adds up, like you're good to go. Go start your business. Go start creating content. Go start to speak up and put your boundaries and actually respect yourself and really choosing yourself. If you're always waiting for people to do that to yourself, you're living in a victim mindset. You're living in a victim state of being. You are not living in alignment with who you truly are. Who you truly are is not asking for permission, is not asking for signs, because you are the permission. You are the sign. The signs follow you. The signs don't come before you. The signs and the synchronicities, they are a result of the cause that is you. And for so long in all this spiritual community and all this self-development, it's like, oh, look for the signs. Yeah, this sign told me this. All the time outsourcing our power for something that is outside because we don't fully trust in our own intuition, in our own power. We don't fully trust into the fact that we are, like we are and we have what we've always been looking for. We've always been looking for the next big thing, for the next cacao ceremony, the next coaching program, the next video, the next thing. And we always are like, oh, where is my answer? Where is the key that can turn this within me? You are the key. You can listen the biggest amount of videos, you can take the biggest amount of coaching calls. If you don't decide that you're ready to be who you are meant to be, it doesn't matter anything. It doesn't matter anything because no one can actually turn the key. Only you can turn the key. And actually the key has been turned. You're just remembering that the key is turned. when you're waiting for someone to save you, for something, for someone to change your life, you are in this disempowering state of being. And I was already in that position. I was already in that. Even when I knew everything about manifestation and I was like studying so much, and I was still all the time feeling like I had to ask this bigger identity to give me something and for something miraculous to happen outside of me and to finally give me what I wanted. And all the time I was in this lack mindset. I was in this lack state of being. I was in the scarcity. I was looking at the absence of what I desire instead of looking at the presence. I was still outsourcing all my power outside. I was not remembering who I am. I was not remembering that I'm one with the universe, that I'm one with God, that I'm actually the source itself, experiencing itself here. So when you are always searching for something, for an opinion, for a confirmation, I wanted to fully drop, where are you still outsourcing your power? And when we stop doing that, you start to really fully give the yes to yourself. You know, when you have a certain desire, you see yourself living in a different reality. And you know that that reality is actually available to you because as I said, you are remembering their realities. You are remembering that you are already experiencing that reality in another timeline, that you are already living that. Those things are already there. You're actually remembering it. So when you actually have those desires, those intentions, desires are just intentions of God within you. It's like God within you is like, I want to experience that. And now I want to experience that. And now I want to experience that. God, soul, whatever you want to call it, is guiding you to what you prefer the most, the things, the places, the internal states that fulfill you the most. He's been calling you there. And actually, when you have that intention and that desire, and you say yes to yourself in that moment, yes, I'm giving this myself. I'm giving this myself. I give myself permission to experience that. I actually give myself now the recognition that that I have that. I'm actually allowing myself to fully jump into this new timeline. I'm fully jumping into this new identity. I'm fully jumping into this new mindset. I'm fully jumping into this new narrative, into this new story. And in that moment, you're still going to see the world outside of you, the 3D. You're going to be like, yeah, this is not changing. But the 3D is just past reflections of past versions of you, of past assumptions, of past narratives, of past identity. And now you're choosing something different because you go ahead. It's like the mirror is like behind you, it's following you. It's the shadow. You're running and it's running after you. But you are the one that is running. You are the one that is leading the movement. You are the one that is the creator. And the rest is just mirrors, feedback. That's it. You don't have to fight it. You can simply know that it doesn't matter anymore because now I know where I'm going. Now I know that I'm in this timeline. Now I know that I'm in this new identity. Now I know that I'm thinking from a different place. I know that I'm acting from a different place. I know that I'm making new decisions, that I'm making new assumptions. And I know that I'm made this decision to stop trusting that I'm not that yet, that I don't have it yet. And I just did and was and still am what I love to be. Even if that means something like completely like, you don't know, you're like, oh, I'm actually feeling called to go play beach volleyball, but I never did this. Like, it's so weird, and your mind is going to give you so many different excuses. Oh, you shouldn't do it because you never did it, like everyone is going to be amazing. You go and do that. That's how you practice giving that full body yes to yourself. That's how you practice saying yes to yourself and actually really choosing yourself. Is actually going above the limitations of your ego, of your mind, and knowing that you are the consciousness, and all those desires and intuitions that you have been guiding to, they're actually leading you to the perfect timeline, to the perfect places, to the perfect people, to the perfect internal spaces. Sometimes they seem like they are unrelated to the desire that you have. So for example, if you had a desire to have a new car and then you feel a desire like to go beach volleyball, like play volleyball beach or beach volleyball, whatever. It feels like it's unrelated, And you're like, oh, why am I going to do that? That's not related to with my desire, with what I want to manifest. But actually, your intuition, your higher mind, who you are, the consciousness knows. And maybe just you really trusting your intuition and your desire and your excitement to go play volleyball at the beach is actually going to catapult and like make this domino effect that it's going to make you manifest that car in an effortless way, for example, because you're going to start trusting your excitement and your intuition. And that for me is choosing yourself. It's saying yes to yourself. It's saying yes to those desires, saying yes to those excitements, even if they don't make any sense to your mind. It's actually stating and putting your boundaries, knowing what feels good. And if someone else is not good with that, there's nothing that I can do. You know that you're being authentic to you, and you know that what's meant for you, who is aligned with you, will stay and be with you when you are also in full alignment with you. So there's nothing that you need to worry about, because when you are acting from full alignment, either following your excitement, following your desires, or also putting your boundaries and stating what you feel, if it's from this place of alignment, whoever stays, whatever circumstances stays, it's meant to stay because it's in alignment with your authenticity, with who you truly are. And you're here to be who you're born to be who you truly are, and to start saying yes to yourself. Start saying yes to that intuition. Start saying yes to those desires. Start jumping into the realities, into the timelines that you know that you're meant to live. You don't need to wait any longer. Sometimes, and that already happened to me when I was like in very shitty situations, that when I was like, okay, now I have to go full in on it. Because sometimes we're like comfortable, I'm comfortable, I'm not amazing, I'm not great. I know there is another timelines, another versions of me that I want to experience, but I'm also okay here. So you don't really fully jump into that new identity, into that new reality that is available to you, that is already who you are. And sometimes you also put yourself in some uncomfortable situations, because then it's like kicking the ass and makes you jump into what you actually really want. But you don't have to go to that extreme, right? You can now start deciding that daily, small, it's small things. As I said, it's like you feel like this excitement to go to the beach, even if you are like, yeah, but what I'm going to do there now? You go. You simply go, you simply follow those nudges. You simply are following your soul, your consciousness. You are living as God. And you're not living as this fearful human being that is trying to control everything because he doesn't have what he wants, and he's not what he wants, and he has to try to make a scheme and control and make a plan in order to get what you want. You actually are what you want, and you actually have what you want. And so when you start to fully say yes to yourself, like for me, that's like self-love. And as I said, it's not only the easy decisions, sometimes they are like harder to make, but you start to really see that you really are meant to live everything that you always felt within you, and that you're meant to experience that amazing realities and versions of you, and that you are here to live for yourself, and that no one is going to give you the yes. No one. Only you. When you give yourself the yes, then the people outside of you, the people in your reality that are your mirror, they are also going to say yes to you. But you have to say yes to yourself. You have to say yes to the whole self, to the shadows, to the uncomfortable parts, the parts that you think that are not so lovable. But you say to yourself, I'm here, I choose you, I approve you, I'm respect you, I have compassion for you, I have patience for you, I choose you, I admire you, I desire you. This is where we're coming from, to completely shift your life. Before anything material, is this you feeling at peace with you? Is this you feeling confident with you? Is you knowing that you're choosing yourself? And you start glowing differently. Your life starts shifting in front of you. And you start to recognize, I'm actually doing this for myself. All my life I've been waiting for myself, and now I'm here for me, and I'm not going back. I'm not turning back to myself ever again. So I hope this video makes sense to you, and I hope this video reaches your heart and your soul. And from this point on, choose yourself. Say yes to yourself in your wholeness. And remember that you're God living here. You're meant to experience all those beautiful realities, all those beautiful adventures, cosmic adventures. You're here to state what you want to say. You're here to experience, dress what you want to dress. You're here to shine bright. You're the star. You're here to be authentic. You're here to be fully expressed. You're here to recognize, just remember who you are and live from that place. So I'm just sending you so much love. And if you did enjoy this video, comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to have some news coming up soon. And I'm sending you so much love. Much love.